Well, I think Schmidt was actually an important behind-the-scenes advisor for the Obama campaign. He helped recruit talent. He helped serve as an executive coach to the campaign's manager. And during the campaign, he got to know the data analytics team, which was really the innovative piece of Obama's campaign. And instead of doing what campaigns traditionally do and trying to appeal to broad demographic groups like soccer moms, these guys unified vast commercial and political databases, managed to target individual voters. And if you think about it, that has important implications and possibilities for the private sector. What was so interesting about the Obama campaign was they basically were able to discover the individual proclivities of millions and millions and millions of voters. And so their campaign was much more efficient than previous campaigns had did. And that helps to explain Obama's huge 5 million vote margin of victory.
You have something that you don't want anyone to know, maybe you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. But if you really need that kind of privacy, the reality is that search engines, including Google, do retain this information for some time. And it's important, for example, that we are all subject in the United States to the Patriot Act. It is possible that that information could be made available to the authorities.
What was most compelling to me about Barack's technology plan was how committed he was to keeping the internet open and free. Open and free. He immediately endorsed the notion of net neutrality. He immediately endorsed the notion of openness of the internet. He immediately endorsed the notion of having everyone use the internet to change everything. If you look at the history of the campaign, when he started 2 years ago, they decided to base their campaign and its tools on the internet. A decision in retrospect that was obvious, but at the time was considered very aggressive. And it proved very well for them. Of course, everyone will now copy his idea, but he was the founder of this idea at the national level. It shows you a sense of how much he understands the internet.